everyone. I'm Melissa here, and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. As promised, we have our Shopping Addiction Recovery 12-Step book. Now, this was purchased from Amazon. Okay, there were a few choices. Ultimately, this is the one that I chose. Now, I did say I was going to do this with you. I haven't gone through this book cover to cover. I have just flipped through it slightly. And I don't think this is going to be very helpful. But let's go through it together, at least the first couple chapters, and then we'll discuss if we think this is going to be helpful or not. Now, if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Melissa. We do a lot of things on this channel, but today we're talking about addiction, specifically shopping addiction. I am not a professional in any capacity. This is just my personal experiences, my personal opinions. I'm Melissa. I'm a shopaholic. I'm trying to find help for myself. And where I live, there does not appear to be any shopaholic groups or meetings or anything like that. The only thing I could find was a few books on Amazon. This was one of them. Now, I do know that a lot of self-help groups and addiction recovery programs aren't what you would say faith-based necessarily. However, most of them do bring religion, God, prayer into it. Most of them do. Now, I'm not what I would call religious. I do not go to church every Sunday. I do not consistently practice any faith. I don't know what I would call myself. I mean, I'm not an atheist in the sense that I do believe in something bigger than myself. What that is, I haven't defined it yet. But let's just look. So first things first, hello, my name is blank and I am a blank. Well, we already did that part. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm a shopaholic. Part one. Let's begin. So I'm just going to read you what it says and we're going to discuss, okay? So at the beginning, this journey, okay, there's already grammatical errors because that doesn't make any sense. At the beginning, this journey, should be of this journey, that's fine. It's important to first recognize there is a problem. Okay, I have done that, which is why I'm reading the book. By purchasing this book, you've acknowledged your addiction and the negative impacts it continues to have on your life. Yes. What likely began in the most innocent of ways has now taken over your life and the lives of those around you. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely taken over my life, but it's definitely not adding positivity to it. This book is filled with a range of tools, activities, and exercises to support you on your journey to success in overcoming behavioral addiction. We begin by learning the 4-7-8 breathing technique to alleviate any anxiety or stress you may experience along the way. You have taken the first step. Okay. All right. Activity 1, 4-7-8 breathing technique. The 4-7-8 breathing technique requires a person to focus on taking a long, deep breath in and out. This rhythmic breathing is part of many meditation and yoga practices as it promotes relaxation. The 4-7-8 breathing technique can help reduce anxiety and stress, help a person get to sleep, manage cravings, control or reduce anger responses. So again, this book is, my TV turned off. This book says it's about shopping addiction. So I feel like they're already not quite on the right track, but let's continue. An important message. Behavioral addiction is classified as an action in which a person loses control of their actions in order to engage in behaviors which result in brief feelings of happiness. I don't 100% disagree, but my feelings of happiness when I go shopping and buy things, they're not brief. That feeling of happiness for me lasts a long, long, long time. Sometimes as long as I have the item. So I don't 100% agree with that statement. Over time, the person becomes dependent on the pleasurable feelings that come as a result of certain behaviors and begins to compulsively act on that behavior over and over until the pattern is formed. Okay, yeah, I get that. I like shopping. I do feel a high from it, so that's why I do it all the time. I would agree. Addiction manifests itself differently in people, and signs of addiction may vary based on what the person is addicted to. Okay, again, we're supposed to be talking about shopping addiction. I'm not sure if this is just a general addiction statement. Like, why wouldn't this be tailored to shopping addiction? That's why I don't know if this book will work, but we'll see. Behavioral addiction does not present the same physical symptoms, which are generally associated with drug and alcohol addiction or substance abuse. However, a dependency occurs when a person needs something in order to function normally. I disagree. 100% I disagree. Shopping addiction, I would say, is a behavioral addiction. Correct. However, it says it doesn't present the same physical symptoms as, for example, drug addiction or alcohol addiction. I disagree because I have experienced anxiety, heart palpitations, nervousness from my shopping addiction. So I would say those are physical symptoms. Let's continue. If you are not already seeking ongoing professional medical advice, please reach out and do so to ensure you have the best range of support services, increasing your chances of success in breaking the cycle of behavioral addiction. Please note this book should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice. I hear that. As I stated, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any type of support for shopping addiction where I am. So that's not going to work for me. The 4-7-8 breathing technique. Close your mouth and inhale through your nose to a mental count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale through your mouth, making a whoosh sound for a count of 8. Repeat the process 3 more times for a total of 4 breath cycles. Repeat the exercise 4 times during the day to feel more relaxed, better manage your anxiety. Okay. I'm all for deep breathing. I do myself deep breathing when I want to relax or calm down. I do. My anxiety is not constant. It's not ongoing. So doing this throughout the day and they're like to help manage your anxiety, I don't have constant anxiety. I have anxiety when I'm trying to stop myself from buying something because I have a shopping addiction. That's when I have an anxiety. So let's do the breathing technique 4-7-8 once. Just one cycle just to make sure we do it right. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for 4, hold for 7, breathe out through the mouth for 8, making a whoosh sound. Let's try it. Now you can close your eyes if you feel more comfortable with that, or you don't have to, and you don't have to do it at all, but you're probably, no one's around anyway, so you might as well try it. Okay, so Okay. Perfect. We did it. Again, ironically enough, just breathe. I was considering, and I know it's cliche, getting a tattoo on my wrist that said just breathe or breathe. I was considering it. I don't know if I'm still going to. Activity number 2, my 7-day schedule. Using the schedule on the following pages and for the next 7 days, commit to recording how you spend each day. Each day is represented on a page. Begin by writing the day and date at the top of each page. Then throughout the day, list all activities performed during the course of your day, including sleep. Periods of inactivity should be left blank. The purpose of completing this schedule is to identify periods of time where you are free to work on yourself through healing, exercise, meditating, and engaging in general self-care. At the conclusion of the 7-day period, you have evidence periods of time where you are able to fully commit to, again, another spelling mistake, you guys. I can't tell you how much spelling and grammar mistakes piss me off. Look at this. Able to fully commit to sloppy. Rehabilitate yourself by taking actionable steps toward a healthier, happy life away from addiction and compulsive behaviors. Okay, I understand what they're trying to do here. Most people, their main excuse is, I don't have time, whatever it is. I don't have time to go to the gym. I work a full-time job and I'm a mom and I blah, 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 blah. And the reality is everyone has time. It all depends on how you prioritize your life. But everyone has time. If it's important enough, you have time to do it. And that's what they're trying to show people with this is write out what you do every day. And I will show you, oh, you have an hour here. Oh, you have 3 hours after supper before bed. You have plenty of time where you could be doing this. It's a way to take those people who haven't fully accepted responsibility for themselves and their actions to show them that actually, if this is actually a priority to you, you have the time to work on it. I myself have been working on myself for years, and that is not an issue I have. If something is important enough for me, I immediately schedule it. I immediately schedule it. When I go to the gym, I go to the gym 3 times a week for weightlifting. Currently, I'm on medical leave. However, when I'm not on medical leave, I go to the gym. It's scheduled. That is a standing appointment that I do not miss. It's the same with this, working on a shopping addiction. This is something that is a priority. I have determined it is an issue for me, and I am determined to work on it so it's no longer an issue for me. So this activity is not something I feel that I need to do. However, if you're one of those people who have not fully taken responsibility for you and your actions, then this may be helpful to you. So you can actually see where your time goes in a day and where you actually have time to work on you. Taking personal inventory. Taking personal inventory each and every day is an important aspect of recovery. It allows you to gain a deeper understanding of your feelings as expressed throughout the day and, again, spelling, you guys. Expressed throughout the day and to a greater extent for the next 90 plus days. Okay, so they're saying you need to do this for at least 3 months. Using the table, you are able to quickly and easily record your emotions and feelings expressed throughout the coming days. Easy to complete, simply place a tick or cross inside the box for the relevant day of the week. The table is split into both assets and liabilities, the positive and negative aspects of your personality. Take time to review each week and track your personal growth as part of your 12 steps to recovery. So here they have got my daily schedule. So this is what you would fill out all the way. Each page is a day from 6 a.m. I guess technically it goes 6 a.m. all the way to 7 a.m. Weird. So they've got pages and pages of that, the daily schedule, which, like I said, for me, I don't need to do that. Then there's a little, hey, thanks for your purchase. If you like this book, give me a review, blah, blah, blah. So far, I don't like it. Now, here's the next pages, my personal inventory. Okay, so it's got here liabilities and assets. Let's look at this. So at the top, it says, let it go, pause and pray. I told you there's always religion in these things. Put pen to paper. Okay. Liabilities, check for each day. And it's got Monday through Sunday. So I guess if you feel these things, you need to check which day you felt these things. I don't know. Resentments, false pride, arrogance, or self-loathing, envy, jealousy, distrust, suspicion, dishonesty, lying, stealing, selfishness, self-seeking, self-centered, laziness, sloth, procrastination, inconsiderate, intolerant, lust, infidelity, philandering. Wow. Immoral thinking, vulgar talk. Okay, I would get that every day. Hate, wrath, anger, irritability, greed, money or gluttony, slander, gossip, spreading rumors, impatience, fear of. Okay. Now your assets. Forgiveness, humility, contentment, trust, honesty, integrity, unselfishness, generosity, activity, zeal, promptness, tolerance, acceptance, love, kindness, purity, faith, courage, patience, intimacy, faithfulness, chaste. Again, shopping addiction. I don't see how any of that helps me not spend money. So they've got pages and pages of that. And then at the end, they've got affirmations for recovery. Addicts often experience periods of self-doubt and negative thoughts, which may become a barrier to recovery. Affirmations are a powerful tool to replace negative self-talk and feelings of self-doubt. So what is an affirmation and how can it help? An affirmation is a phrase repeated out loud or in thoughts which register in our subconscious mind. Effective affirmations are positive, personal, specific, and in the present tense. Make the choice today to nurture and cultivate your mind through the power of affirmations. Create your own powerful statements or use the ones provided here. These are the ones they have provided. I am stronger than I give myself credit for. I have the courage, strength, understanding, and determination to succeed in recovery. Peace can be found in the present moment. I don't need to look elsewhere. I give myself the space to process my emotions with self-compassion. I treat myself like a friend who I really care about. There is beauty in being alive. I prioritize the relationships that uplift me and support me in my recovery. My recovery is giving me the chance to live the life I deserve. I know that it's okay to ask for help when I need it. I am healing. I am brave enough to face discomfort. I forgive myself for my past mistakes. There's not a lot in there that would apply to my shopping addiction. Like maybe I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. Maybe. A better affirmation for a shopping addiction, in my opinion, would be something like, I don't need it. I can live without it. Something like that. So again, I'm not really getting the, thought that this is about shopping addiction. Let's just see how this book is divided. I don't want to bore you guys to death. So that was all part 1. Now we're on part 2. I think we're going to leave it there for today. I don't know about you. I have not learned anything yet on how to get through my shopping addiction. At this point, I'm going to say I'm sending this book back to Amazon. There were, like I said, a couple other books in there. I wonder if one of them would be better. So far, we haven't learned anything. So tune in next week for part 2, which we will probably have to split into a few videos because part 2 seems to be the lengthiest of all of it. But we'll be back and we will go through this book and we will see if there's anything in here that's worth talking about more. But I will tell you one thing. If you are watching these Wellness Wednesday videos because you yourself are a shopaholic and you want help, or you know someone who is a shopaholic and you feel that you want to help them, or they've asked you for help, we will get there. Because I have determined I am a shopaholic. It is a problem. We will get there. This book may not be the right book, and that's okay. We will find the right path, and we will find a way to get through this together. And if you're just watching this to see what's happening in my life, that's fine too. So thank you for watching today. We'll be back next week with part 2. See you guys then.